All right. Hello, ABEC. My name is Mariah. I'm a teacher in Sun.
And I am Greg, your principal.
We are representing ABEC's Diversity and Equity Committee, and this short video is going to tell you about racial affinity groups.
An affinity group is a designated safe space where everyone in the group shares a particular identity. These groups can be based on gender, sexual orientation, or language, to name a few. At ABEC, we are going to start with racial affinity groups.
Racial affinity groups can be a place for underrepresented people in a community to come together to feel less isolated and more connected. Additionally, racial affinity groups can provide white people the space to accept their own whiteness without shame or defensiveness and to build healthy anti-racist identities.
Racial affinity groups are not meant to be divisive, but are intended to bring people together over a commonality. We all benefit from interactions with people who share common identities or experiences.
At ABEC, we will offer groups for those who identify as BIPOC, Black, Indigenous, and people of color, led by those who identify as BIPOC. We will also offer groups for white people, those who identify as white, led by people who identify as white.
We are having these separate groups because it's important for white people to work on increasing our own racial consciousness and anti-racist practices. I am personally continuing my own journey and know it's essential for me as a white man to engage with other white folks around this work.
It is also important for those of us who identify as BIPOC to have healing spaces where we don't feel the pressure of needing to censor ourselves or justify our experiences.
These groups are optional, and each group can decide when and how often they meet. We want our racial affinity groups to be safe, comfortable, and work for you.
As a committee, we've been planning this for some time, and in light of recent events, we feel it's more important than ever to provide these spaces for our ABEC community.
I wasn't going to add lib, but one more thing. Part of the reason we did this, we did also get lots of input from folks reaching out and wanting to have these groups. So we're responding to folks who have really wanted to have these groups. But if you have questions, you can reach out to me, Mariah, or any of the other leaders that'll be listed on the email.
All right. Thank you for watching, and we hope to commune with you soon.
See you soon.